Hey, it's David Bates, broker associate with William Ravis Real Estate, downtown Boston, and I'm in the South End. And when people think of the housing stock in the South End, they typically think of brick, Victorian-era row houses, and there's plenty of those in the South End. And the South End really began to establish itself as an alternative to living in Back Bay and paying Back Bay prices. People wanted more bang for their real estate buck, more bells and whistles, more square footage, and perhaps a less formal feel. So they started to look at the South End. And the South End had these beautiful homes that often had been totally renovated. But because it was an alternative to Back Bay, historically, the highest value properties in the South End were along the Back Bay border. But that is really changing right now. And we're going to take a look at that change and see how it's impacted the highest value properties in the South End. The green stars represent the highest dollars paid per square foot in the South End in 2014. It's like they're migrating upper left towards Back Bay. None are in the upper right. Now compare 2014 with 2020, where the highest dollar per square foot asking prices in the South End can be seen in blue, almost all of which are in the upper right. What changed? The way we live changed. The amenities we wanted changed. And most importantly, the housing product South End developers offered buyers changed too. Perhaps the building that best exemplifies changes in the South End housing stock is 100 Shawmut, a building that was recently topped off by the Davis companies. 100 Shawmut is not a 4-story walk-up. Instead, it's a 14-story luxury building. And it's not a building that's bereft of common areas like its predecessors. Instead, it glories in them, like this owner lounge on the rooftop. And when you have common areas like this, the typical buyer response is this. So maybe it should come as no surprise that the condominium prices at 100 Shawmut go all the way up to $6.6 million. And if 100 Shawmut does sell a $6.6 million condo, it will be the highest price paid for a South End condo ever.